Welcome to Lapis Moon Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading for the new moon in Capricorn. The sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is a sign of steadfastness, resilience. It's representing spirituality and the outer world. It's talking about having consistent effort. It's ruled by Saturn, so it is very meticulous, very steadfast, very in control of their routine, their commitment, their perseverance. But the moon is a very feminine energy. It's nurture, it's receptivity, it's intuition. And when you have the two together, I'm finding as a Capricorn moon that I'm leaning towards taking that consistent effort, that routine, that determination and perseverance I put into my work, into my career, and committing it to my feminine intuition, to my nurture of myself, my self-care. I mean, even today, normally on a new moon, I take a salt bath to cleanse, but I felt called to take a milk bath to be more nourishing towards myself, more caring towards myself. And so to me, it feels like this new moon in Capricorn is committing yourself to your feminine energy. And I wonder if that's what the cards will show for the collective as well. I'm curious to see, but we'll dive in and see what messages and what energies you'll be working with in this new moon in Capricorn. So I have 3 groups for you to choose from. Group number 1 is represented by this selenite crystal. Group number 2 is represented by this selenite crystal. And group number 3 is represented by this selenite crystal. Selenite is the crystal of the moon, and I just kind of felt called to using them. They're very purifying, they're very cleansing. They'll cleanse your other crystals as well, so you can stack them on top of a selenite wand and have a cleanse happen as well. So something interesting to note about selenite. So I want you to take a deep breath and choose your pile. When you've made your selection, you can find a timestamp for your group down in the first comment or in the description below. I'll get started with group number 1. Group number 1, if you chose this selenite crystal, this is your reading. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Beautiful. This is Capricorn energy. Holding your vision, going towards your goal, being steadfast, being consistent, persevering, having grit, climbing that mountain like the goat in the Capricorn. I mean, he starts off in the water and climbs the mountain to the top. It's a very interesting sign and symbolism for Capricorn. It's kind of talking about how being steadfast in your spirituality as well as your outer world, as well as the 3D world. So Capricorns are very grounded. They're very practical. They are an earth sign, but they started off in the water being very intuitive, very spiritual, very sensitive. And it's kind of like amalgamation of that information with having practicality and grit and perseverance that makes them hold their vision and complete their goals. And you're completely embodying that. This is what this card is telling me for this new moon in Capricorn. It's kind of like renewed energy towards your goals, your vision, your north node, your north star. You're refocusing. You're kind of like honing in on it. And this new moon is breathing energy back into this goal you want to complete. Interesting here. So let's get you some tarot around that for any more messages for this new moon in Capricorn. I like all this purple in the card as well. you know, moon energy is very feminine energy. You're kind of getting in touch with your intuition as well. I feel like your third eye is really activated. It's helping you with this vision that you're holding, to imagine it, to visualize it, to manifest it. It's kind of like using all the tools at your disposal, your intuition, your visualization, your manifestation skills, as well as your grit, your determination, your hard work, your work ethic. All right, let's see if there are any other messages that want to come out here. I'll take one at a time only. Shuffling here. There it is. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity. This could be a promotion within this goal. This could be a career that you're already holding the vision. You already have this in mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have Capricorn in your chart, that you would already be very career-oriented or goal-oriented person. But this is getting one step closer. This could be a promotion that gets you one step closer to completing that vision. Balance. Balance is required. It's actually so funny because it's a progression too. Ace of Pentacles followed by the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles talks about balancing act. So this could be your inner and outer world being balanced. Again, calling back to that, seeing that purple with the third eye. This could be to focus on your spirituality as much as you're focusing on your outer goals. Maybe being when I was saying in the introduction, as committed to your self-care, to your nurture, to your spirituality as you are towards your outer goals, your work ethic, your grit and determination when it comes to your career. It's not, you know, it's in the upright. It's just kind of like calling your attention to the fact that you're very busy right now. King of Swords in the reverse. So this talks about, okay, so seeing it with this card next to it, it's kind of almost keeping busy so that you don't have to think about something that's been bothering you. It feels like a coping mechanism, almost like workaholism, where you are keeping so busy so that you don't have to have the thoughts that you're having or the negative thoughts that you're having. Something you're trying to avoid. Let's see if we could get some clarity on that. Oh, it's too many. And like we said, we just went through that retrograde season. We had an eclipse season. You know, we've all been kind of working through the past and working through all of that stuff has been coming back to the forefront with these retrogrades. So it could have been that you were keeping busy as a coping mechanism to kind of not focus on negative thoughts or negative situations, avoiding them in a certain way. But the Three of Cups talks about finding solace and happiness and joy again in those who are close to you. So this could be that balance that's being called to as well, to find balance with your loved ones, not just with work. That support system, that sisterhood, brotherhood, soul family type of bond is really important. It's really important in holding focus too. Because you see how they're looking up at the sky, and I think this is the Big Dipper here that they're looking at. It's giving me this, like, you're all in it together. Like, these could be people who you actually work with on this goal with, and they're really holding the vision with you. But to not let go of that human aspect of the relationship, like, it's not supposed to be all work, you know, and that's hard to sometimes let go when you're very close to fulfilling your goals. To not forget that human aspect, right? Knight of Wands in the reverse, because you want to keep that passion for your goal. You want to keep, what was the original reason that you started this journey, this career, this goal, this business, whatever it might be. That original fire that burned inside you to commit to it, you don't want it to dissipate. You don't want it to fade out. And you can't sustain it by just working. You need that human connection. You need play. You need joy. You need, fun as well. It can't just be work. So just a little call to balance it out. Definitely hold your vision. Definitely work towards it. But bring some joy and some play and some celebration as well. Three of Cups is also a card of celebrating, so it could be to actually celebrate your milestones up to this point, how hard you worked, how much you gained, especially if you're getting this promotion or an opportunity to do more, gain more finances. This could be also like an influx of money coming in to support your goal, to celebrate that. I'm actually going to roll the Astro dice for you to see if we can get any more messages. So, 9th house of career, surprise, surprise, with the moon, interesting, and Scorpio. Okay, diving deep. So I feel like it's coming back to this. It's like, what was your passion? What ignited you? What committed you? What made you kind of almost obsessive with this goal when you first, had the idea to finish this project, to start this project, I should say, to embark in this journey, to start this career? What was that initial spark? And to get back into touch with that, with this new moon, I feel this is more like timing. It's not really like moon energy, but I feel like in this new moon in Capricorn, to get back into touch, the 9th house is your 9th house of career. And so it just feels knowledge. And so it just feels like getting back, because of the Scorpio energy, getting back to what caused you to originally set this journey. This is really interesting energy. I'm going to get you another tarot deck. Let's just get a little bit more. This is very, very interesting. Group number 1. A bit more about this 9th house with Scorpio coming through. Page of Cups. So water signs here. Page of Cups is a beautiful page. This is talking about dreaming big. So what was it? What was the initial Knight of Wands in the upright? Yes. So confirmation. When you get back in touch to what set your fire up, what set you alight, what caused you to have this dream to begin with, what caused you to set forth on this new path, this journey, this goal, this career, you're going to reignite your vision for it, your passion for it, to keep persevering, to keep going for it. The Knight of Wands is fast-moving energy. It's passionate, it's charisma, it's fire. It wants to bravely go forward and pursue their dreams. And so get back to what was it that caused you to have this dream, to ignite your passion again. And flipped over here, justice, balance. Beautiful. Bring it back into balance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so everything's reaffirming itself. Libra energy as well here with the Justice card. So this is talking about, yes, work hard, be persevering, be committed, be goal-oriented. I don't think you have a problem with that. You're probably got Saturn in your chart and prominently, maybe even in Capricorn or Virgo. You're very meticulous. You're very, you plan your day, you're step by step. That's not a problem for you. But to bring the other parts of your life back into balance, your play, your joy, your fun, your passion, your connection with other people, that's going to inspire you to keep going, to have balance, to know your purpose as to why And why do you want to have this success, this goal, this business? Is it just for the accolades and the recognition, or is it because, you want to take care of your loved ones? You want to experience, cool things. You want to travel with someone you care about. You want to go visit friends. You want to spoil people you love. I mean, whatever the attachment is, I'm sure there's a human connection there too. So don't forget about that part. Let's get you some healing cards here. Anything we can advise for group number 1. Apologize for the background noise. My cat's in here and I don't know what they're doing. Simba. All right. Okay. So we've got Angel's Trumpet, Death card, Mercury, and Mars. Okay. Angel's Trumpet in the upright. Breakdown, cathartic transformation, rising from the ashes, elimination, death, shedding the old. Let's go find the guidance. Angel's trumpet signals a time of catharsis or death. A deep emotional breakdown is due or near. You may feel lost in your own emotional despair, depression, shame, or unworthiness. But know the angel of discernment and darkness are here to support you. Coming eye to eye with the darkest feelings within yourself catalyzes the greatest awakening. Deeply pause, let go of control, and witness the broken pieces within yourself with loving awareness. The medicine of the bat symbolizes the need for ritualistic death of relations, situations, or aspects of life. Bat, like Angel's trumpet, signals catharsis and rebirth, signaling literal or metaphysical death of old patterns and worn-out habits. Understand that you can reconstruct at any time, regardless of how shattered you might feel. Very interesting. Oh, it's Pluto and Mars. I thought that was Mercury. I apologize. That is Pluto and Mars. Right. So we talked about Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio and death and rebirth. So I feel you're releasing, you're recognizing this pattern of workaholism perhaps, or being too attached to your vision, where you're kind of not balancing it out with joy, with laughter, with celebration with your loved ones, and you're letting that old pattern go so that you can become successful. I hope this reading helped. If it has, send me a like, send me a comment, and if you so feel inclined, you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this. Group number 2, if you picked this selenite crystal, this is your reading. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Beautiful. North Node calling you on a Capricorn New Moon. This is really interesting. So it's kind of talking about starting a new project, because this is a new moon, a new goal, something that has been on your mind, but you've been too afraid to take that step. And that's when transformation happens. That's when good positive change happens, is when it makes us scared a little bit to step out of that comfort zone, to try something new. But it's calling you, because this is your North Node. This vision, this goal you have, this idea you have, it's percolating for a reason. There's a lot of purple in this card, giving me third eye vibes. You've had intuitive hits about this. You've been moving towards this goal, this idea. This is kind of like your confirmation that you're right, that if it scares you a little bit, you're right. It should. It's a little bit outside of your comfort zone. It's not where you normally thrive, let's put it that way, because our South Node is what feels like home to us. Those are the skills we are innately born with. We're really good at adapting with those skill sets with whatever house or planets are around our South Node. It really empowers us. It's really where our comfort lies. But our North Node is what this life is supposed to be about. It's where our soul wants to be. It's the growth that it came to this planet for. And you're always constantly going to move towards that north node. So it's going to feel very uncomfortable because on your natal chart, it's literally the opposite of where your south node is. And so it's meant to feel like you're a bit of a fish out of water, because nothing about it feels like home. Nothing about it feels comfortable. Nothing about it feels familiar. But that's growth, that's transformation. It's really interesting. Let's see if I can get you some tarot around that. Any information about this north node direction that pile number 2 is taking during this new moon in Capricorn? I mean, definitely the sign to hold a vision, to have steadfastness and grit and determination towards something, that even if it makes you uncomfortable, Capricorn energy will take you there, right? They're very, it's ruled by Saturn. It's very in control. It's very disciplined. Okay, let's do one more good shuffle here. All right, group number 2. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So feeling outside of your emotions, feeling overwhelmed by them, not being in touch with your emotions, not being in touch with your intuition. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. That's really interesting side to side here. It feels like you've been feeling overwhelmed by this push. Maybe you've put yourself already out of your comfort zone, and it's got you overwhelmed. It's got you kind of like frazzled. But this wish fulfillment, this Nine of Cups, talks about how that is the way. Like, it feels uncomfortable to feel the feelings, to acknowledge them, to, sit with them. Yes, this is new. Everything new can feel a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning, but I'm not, it's not the end of the world. It's not as dire as I think it's going to be, because that's where the transformation happens. That's where God, the universe, witnesses your work, your stepping out of your comfort zone, your efforts, your intentions, and comes in and fulfills that wish, helps you along, fulfills your goals. I mean, this is fulfillment emotionally, but there is a treasure chest here with, gold and jewelry in as well. So it talks about how this goal is also financially abundant for you, because usually fulfillment and finances, they go hand in hand. There's an emotional part to doing a good job, providing a service, providing a product, putting out art, content, where when it's coming from a place of fulfillment, it's coming from your heart, it's coming sincerely, it's coming out of integrity, out of your joy of doing what you do, it automatically attracts the right people who will compensate you monetarily for that service, that product, that content. This is the world that we live in. We live in a monetary world. Money is an energy. And so it makes sense to me that when you're doing something that is fulfilling, it is also very abundant, especially if it's calling towards you like a north node. Let's get you a little bit more here. Wow, Strength card, beautiful. Leo energy, Sun energy, courage, determination, charisma, lovely energy. Leo also rules the 5th house of creation. So this could literally be an artistic endeavor, something of self-expression. And that's why it's so fulfilling for you, because you're actually putting yourself out there. That's also why it might feel so uncomfortable, because you feel very exposed when you are putting yourself out there, when you're releasing your art, your music, you're publishing a book, You're putting out your content, whatever this might be. It feels very personal. But because you're honest, because you have integrity, because you come across as sincere and earnest, it really resonates with people as well. It's too many. I'm just going to take one at a time. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You know, the last group had this too. It's kind of like reassess what was your passion. Don't let your fear of it being out of your comfort zone discourage you from pursuing this. Like, don't let that fire wane. Don't let that passion wane. There was a reason that you started this. There was a reason that, you know, you had this intuitive hit, this idea. Don't get discouraged. Have the strength to persevere. The Capricorn talks about that too. Have the discipline to persevere. Beautiful. I love this. Look at this pair. Queen and King of Cups on either side of your spread here. And the King of Cups is in the upright. Calm waters, deep waters. Mastering your emotions, mastering your fear. Pushing through the discomfort until you become aware of it, but not overwhelmed by it. You know, he stays calm. He stays in control of his emotions. He understands his emotions are a superpower. So does she in the upright. You know, this is not man or woman. This is masculine, feminine energy. This talks about weathering any kind of emotional storm with calm, with discernment, with knowledge that emotions are information, and not feeling out of control by them. You know, that's all we can do, is have control over our emotions, our reaction to what happens outside of us. We don't always have control over what happens on the outside, but we can have control on how we react, how we allow those outside forces to affect us. This is really beautiful. It's like a whole progression. But this wish fulfillment, this strength card, these beautiful energies, so much yellow, so much happiness, so much fulfillment, sun energy, joy. You really, even though it feels uncomfortable, you have real pride, real joy, real fulfillment in what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, your goal here. Let's roll the dice and see if we have any further messages. So we got the second house with the sun and Libra. Beautiful. Second house of finances and self-worth. The sun shining on your second house is bringing you abundance. It's bringing you fulfillment and, you know, joy, vitality. And Libra is very balanced. I really love that energy for you. It's really just, it's like what you deserve is coming through on your second house. This could also be your self-worth is healed. And I can see that. It feels like the strength card is making me feel like you're sharing something very personal, like you've gone through a journey. You've gone from feeling overwhelmed by your emotional body, by your intuition, your sensitivity to others, to this King of Cups in the upright where you're very balanced, you're very in control of your emotional body. You understand your intuition, your discernment. You understand that your emotions are a superpower, that they allow you to gain information from the situation you're in, from the people you're interacting with, from what you're engaging in, like to know that you're on the right path, that it's right for you, that it sits well with you. And because you've done this journey, you're able to step out of your comfort zone and kind of share this information, this wisdom, this knowledge with others, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. And that might not be why you're doing it, but that's how it kind of works. You know, money is an energy, fulfillment is an energy. And when you're melding the two, together, you're really gaining joy and fulfillment, and you feel like you're on the right path, like you're aligned with sharing this art, this book, this information. It could be, social media content, and people are resonating with it. They are attracted to it. They are willing to part with their money for that knowledge, for that information, for that art, because it's sincere. It's coming from a place of integrity. Just gonna get you a bit more here with the herbal astrology oracle. It was really flew out. We've got Poppy with Dream, Neptune coming through here, and Pluto and the Moon with Community, Kava Kava. Interesting. This is like, this North Node feels very aligned intuitively with you. Like in your dream state, you are already doing what it is you set out, like this new project, this new goal that you have. You're already doing it. Like you have intuitive knowledge about this project being successful, being received well, really being aligned with your soul. And it's about connecting with the right people to support you through putting this out in the world. And it's going to be received really well. Like it's like I see you could be a healer. Like you have people who will follow you, who really need your wisdom, who really appreciate it. You're all on the same page. Let's get you that one from the book. Number 48. In the upright. Celebration, kinship with tribe, community, friendship, union, finding your chosen family. Yeah. It's going to lead you to that. This vision you have, this dream you have, this North Node goal that you have, it's going to lead you to your people. Kava's energy moves through our nervous system like butterfly, relaxing, widening, and assisting us surrendering. Although you might be amid an important moment in your life, remember that you don't have to do it alone. When you widen your circle intentionally, you receive support from the universe and others to join you on your path. To fully draw upon butterfly's medicine, it gently invites us to observe our position in the community in the moment. Are you a protector, creator, connector, or visionary? Wow, we were talking about that, visionary. And how does that correlate this moment in your life alongside your personal evolution? Egg, caterpillar, cocoon, or butterfly? Oftentimes, finding your purpose within your community and the parallels with your inner journey can provide great relief and meaning. Yep, you've done this journey. You've done that inner healing. You've done that shadow work. And now you're the butterfly. You've done this transformation. And you are sharing that information on how your journey helped you, what wisdom you gained from it. And it's going to kind of have like a blueprint effect for others, how they can emulate you, how they can gain from your wisdom and your knowledge and apply it in their own life, in their own healing journey. Let's get you one final message. Oh, we get two. The flower agapanthus, words of love. Speak with your heart. Beautiful. White carnation, devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. Yes, that is why everyone is drawn to you. They are drawn to your honesty, your how earnest you are, how much integrity you have, because you speak from the heart. You speak truth. You're courageous enough to speak your truth. And that's what resonates with everyone. I hope this has resonated with you. If it has, give me a like, send me a comment. And if you still feel inclined, you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this. Group number 3, if you picked this selenite crystal, this is your reading. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Taurus is also earth energy, just like Capricorn. Capricorns are very practical as well. They're very much into planning. And so I feel with this new moon energy, you have a dream you want to pull in. You have a dream that has kind of been on the back burner. Now that we're having this new beginning in the sign of Capricorn, it's kind of like a jolting to say, let's make an action plan. Let's, that seed that was there that we couldn't quite take a hold of, now our vision is clear. We're clearly understanding and focused on it, but it needs a practical plan. Let's get you some tarot. And get some more information about what this could be about. Okay, group number 3. Yep, the Hangman. So even though this is a new beginning, this is asking you to take a pause. Don't rush this part of the process, the planning part, because it is as important as the execution part. A good plan, a good laid plan is just as good as the actual finished product. It's just as good as the steps to take during the execution part of the plan, right? So you want to have a clear vision, a clear path, clear set goals for each leg of the journey, of each leg of this project that you're creating. I love all this green as well. Feels like it's really heartfelt. Like this dream that you have, it's coming from the heart. The heart chakra is green. And sometimes when we're passionate about something, sometimes when it's coming from a place like our heart, it's emotional, we just want to kind of run with it. And this is just giving you a little bit of caution to say, maybe pause first, maybe plan it out first. Look at all of the angles, look at this dream from every perspective so that you can start on the best footing. It's too many. I'm just going to shuffle until I have just one card. There it is. 9 of Cups. Wow. I don't know if you were drawn to another group, but they had this card in the exact same spot. Wish fulfillment. Why? Because you're putting actionable steps. You're putting your plan together. God, the universe is witnessing that this is aligned for you. It's coming from the heart. It's earnest. It's real. It's who you are. It's an expression of your soul. And because of that, you're being rewarded with a wish fulfillment. And your fulfillment and your abundance are very much tied. This is beautiful. So don't rush that planning stage, because it's going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to fulfillment. Let's get you a few more. This card flipped over so many times. I'm really glad that it actually popped out. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. This is coming together with like-minded people who hold the same vision, who want to express the same thing, have the same goal, the same vision, and you're all going to work really well together. This is a very prosperous, a very harmonious collaboration. And it's in this business. So these could be business partners. These could be investors into your business, into your idea. People with the, wow, 8 of Wands, forward moving. You're going to get communication. This is going to be an email, a text, some type of communication coming forward to let you know you can move forward. This could be communication. Maybe you've wanted to partner with investors or get a loan from a bank or something like that, and the communication comes through that it's a yes, that you have been approved, that the investors are interested, and it, you know, moves you forward. That could be also the wish fulfillment here. It's all coming together. That is really lovely. Let's see what I flipped over here. Oh. Keep going. I'll get you one more. Group number 3. The Emperor in the reverse. I feel like that is just, again, coming back to having a practical plan. The Emperor is extremely strategic. He's all of the 4 kings into one. He plans, he's practical, he has mastered his own emotions, he has mastered his drive, his environment. You know, he really is the Emperor. He rules. He rules, and this is about also having discipline and self-rule. You know, discipline over how you tackle your goals, how you persevere, how you allocate your time, your energy to your goals. And so I feel like this is just calling that out. Like, this is all very, very positive, but don't forget about that being strategic, the planning part, because this could be very exciting. You might just want to rush things, and it's just a little bit of a warning, like, don't rush things. You know, remember to have that plan. Remember to be practical, to be grounded, to, you know, read the fine print, to be meticulous, because this is a dream that you have, and you don't want that dream to wane. You don't want your passion to wane because you didn't pay attention to details. Yes, releasing pain, releasing recovery. You might have been disappointed in the past, and that might also be why you're kind of scared to lay a plan, because you don't want to be disappointed again. You know, you don't want to have this big dream and then it not coming to fruition. It's too many. I'm just going to keep shuffling here. Let's get a little bit more about this Emperor energy. Why is it here? You know, it is, you have healed this past disappointment. This could have been like, you might have gone into business with other people before and you've been burned. And so you've had to do some healing regarding that. Oops, too many. One card at a time, please. The Strength card. Beautiful. So have courage. Have determination. Know that you have everything you need within yourself to make this goal a reality, this dream a reality, to pull it in. You know, the Strength card, it represents the Leo as well. It's all about having that passion, that charisma, that fire energy that lets you bring your dreams about, because you have this quiet strength, this internal courage, this belief in yourself that you can have it. And so you're letting go of that past disappointment. You're stepping into your courage. This is also Sun energy, very expansive, very abundant, very, you know, vitality, joy, all of those positive emotions are being cast over this dream. This is very lovely. Let me get you some more advice on here. This is the Herbal Astrology Oracle. It's one of my favorite oracles. Let's see if we have anything else that wants to come out here. Yeah, I don't know if you were drawn to a different group, but that group also had the Leo, the Strength card come out. Wisdom. Rhodiola. Okay, let's go read that one. We've got Mercury and Uranus coming here. So talking about clarity, talking about vision, communication. But with Uranus, it's almost also like out of the blue. You know, it could be this Eight of Wands kind of energy where something comes out of the blue to propel you forward. Magic, wisdom keeper, purity, higher consciousness, clarity, intuitive intellect, enchantment. Beautiful. The unicorn is known as the great protector of the forest. Like rhodiola, some unicorns are said to live near high mountains to this day, nourishing and protecting the wise and ancient forest left. Rhodiola is your card today to remind you that you are intelligence embodied, intuitive, articulate, and knowledgeable. You exude mastery, wisdom, and purity, authority, and wisdom. You know what? That is the Emperor card in the upright. Authority and wisdom. Emotions do not cloud your judgment. Your actions are measured carefully and intuitively as you contain ancient codes on the ways of heaven and earth. The subtle essence of the unicorn resides in your third eye. If unicorn medicine comes to you, your sense of wise creativity, aliveness will deepen. Don't neglect your medicine. Honor your natural gifts, stand tall, own your medicine and who you are becoming. Have the courage and flip this in the upright. You know, this is everything is confirming you are disciplined, wise enough. You have the authority, you have the courage, the strength to master yourself and master this goal coming through for you. That's really beautiful energy. Let's get you one last message here. Group number 3. Wow. Okay, I don't know if you were drawn to that other group. They had the exact same one. Devotion. Be true and pure in thought and deed. Amazing. Okay. Yes. That wisdom. Speak it, know it, be it, embody it. This dream's going to come through. You have so many positive cards supporting you for this dream. It's really lovely to see. I hope this has resonated. If it has, give me a like, send me a comment, and if you still feel inclined, you can subscribe to my channel for more readings like this.